Hello, good morning car buyers. I'm Neil from Bathcars, and today's car is the VW Polo, 4-door saloon. This one, so rarish car. We've got two at the moment, a blue one and a green one. This one's a 1.6 L spec with 88k on it, and it does have a dent in the wing. It's not broken the paint, but there is this dent in the wing, which I imagine can be repaired pretty easily. It has power steering. It drives very well indeed. I've done about 60 miles on it over this weekend, and it drives spot on. Power steering works fine, engine starts, gearbox, gear change, everything about it, all very good indeed. Just for that dent on the wing, that's the only thing that really is the negative about it. So just walking around the car, you can see it's got a great big boot on the back, which is excellent for carting around prams and things like that. The seats fold down, if I'm not mistaken, so you can fit extra kit in here. Just pull that, yeah, so the seats do fold down in the back. There are two inertia reel safety belts and one lap belt. All the toolkit, spare wheels in the back there, and the hydraulic struts work fine on that. All the lights are working fine, and there's MOT and there's documents that we've got, which you'll have a look at a bit later on. And in fact, the last keeper has owned this car for the last 13 odd years, so that's very good news, or 12 years I should say. Little minor scuff to the bumper. Well, actually, in fact, the lacquer's just coming off. It's nothing more than that. And the wing mirror looks like it's been broken at some point, but it's been taped up and functions properly. There's a damn good radio CD player in it with auxiliary input and USB input as well. I fitted some new fresh number plates to it, and the original plates are in the back. The screen's all good, the heater, everything works fine, and there's no water leaks, so it's nice and dry. And I can tell you, after the deluges of rain that we've had over the last couple of months, a car of this age to be perfectly bone dry inside is an absolute bonus. Okay, run around the tyres then. So this tyre here, much better than half worn, about 80% to go. This one here, a splash better than half worn. This one over here is about probably just on half worn, and this one here isn't far off brand new by the looks of it. So there we go. Let's go and have a look at the history a moment, the documentation I should say. Okay, welcome to the service history and documents then for this VW Polo. Car has had 3 keepers from new, but it's interesting that the last keeper has owned the car since 2001, which is quite phenomenal. So pretty much a marriage there for 12-13 years. 1997 June is the registration date, 1595cc, and the colour is green. It all adds up there. 4-door saloon, 1.6L is the specification, L spec. The MOT certificate is valid until May the 11th 2013, and a couple of minor advisories. Front exhaust has minor leak, windscreen slight damage, near side suspension arm bush deteriorated but not resulting in excessive movement, and corrosion to the handbrake cable outers. So pretty minor for a car of that age. And also we have a DVLA printout, or VOSA printout for the previous MOTs. If we can see the test certificate there for 86k, which we've got, and then previous MOTs from 2006, 60,000 miles, 2007 it had 65,000 miles, in 2008 it had 68,000 miles, in 2009 it had 74,000 miles, in 2010 it had 78,000 miles, in 2011 it had 83,000 miles, and of course the last MOT was done and it had 89, wasn't it? 86,500. So one key with the car, just have one key with it I'm afraid, as it stands. If anything else comes through, it'll go with the car, but that's it for the moment. Back to the vehicle. Okay, welcome to the inside of the car then. You can see that driver's seat in very good order. In fact, all the seats are in good order as well. The ones in the back, the passenger seat, the steering wheel's in good order, so is the carpets underneath that mat, and the pedal rubbers are in good order as well. Manual windows, power steering, has an airbag, 88,465 miles. So there's the airbag light, there it is. Just fire it up. Perfect idle, airbag light goes out. Indicators, washers, wipers. In fact, the washer is blocked on this one side, so we'll put a little bit of wire down there and clean the jet out. No rear wiper, but the heater screen does work. The fan's all fine. The handbrake holds well. and the clutch and gear change are all good. Rev counter there as well. And there's a quarter of a tank of fuel in it if you're quick. But all in all, a nice little car. It's got electric mirrors, which are working fine. You can just make out that mirror's working over there. And so is this one here as well. But just manual windows, power steering, airbag, cigarette lighter, all pretty much okay. I'll get that little washer jet unblocked on the driver's side, and I think that's just about it really. I drove it at night and all the lights worked very well indeed on it actually. They were very good, and the headlights are in good clean order as well. Very little stone chipping to the bonnet. So there we go then, I'll leave you with that shot. Thanks very much for watching this little video clip. As I say, we've got two. This is the dearer one, it's lower mileage, and there's a blue one as well. Thanks for watching, bye bye.